Hello students. Our today's point is the next case study of power sharing, the case study of Sri Lanka. We know very well in this chapter power sharing the two case studies, one the Belgium, the second is Sri Lanka. And then we will discuss in a third portion about of this chapter why do we need a power sharing. But first let's take a situation of Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka, it is an island nation having a population of 2 crores, about the same as it is Haryana. Now take a look the ethnic composition of Sri Lanka. In this slide we have seen this particular the ethnic composition of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has a diverse population. The major social group, the Sinhala speakers and the Tamil speakers. Among the Tamils, there are two type of subgroups, Sri Lankan Tamils and Indian Tamils. You can also see this particular situation in this chapter. The map is given already to know about the population distributions of different communities of Sri Lanka. So according to this ethnic composition, 74% Sinhala speakers in Sri Lanka, 18% Tamil speakers and 7% Christians. So 74% Sinhala speakers, they follow one religion, their name is Buddhism. 18% Tamil speakers, Tamil native of Sri Lanka and Indian Tamils, they follow the both Hindu religion or Islam religion. And 7% Christians speak both Sinhala and Tamil language. So in Sri Lanka, the Sinhala community enjoyed the bigger majority and imposed it will on the entire country. Sinhala speakers, they being majority, captured power and started a ruling country. And the left, the 18% Tamil speakers were not given any power. And that's why you see this particular, the lower peoples in this slide in this cartoon, the Tamil speakers, they didn't have any type of right and they are facing a problems. So Sinhala community was in a majority, so they had formed the government. They also followed the preferential policies that favored Sinhala applicants for university positions and government jobs, and these measures taken by the government gradually increase the feelings of alienation among the Sri Lankan Tamils. And we know very well in 1956 Sinhala speakers passed an act, and according to that act they declared Sinhala as official language. Second point, the second step has been taken. What? The government policies favored only in Sinhala speakers. The third point they set up, new constitution was drafted. In that constitution which protected and promoted only one religion, Buddhism. And that's why the reason the constitution and government policies ignore all the Tamil peoples. Sri Lankan Tamil felt the constitution and government, both. The government policies deny them equal political rights and the discrimination against them in getting jobs and other opportunity, and ignore their interest also. So no equal political rights, no any opportunities, and the opportunities ignored by the government. So Sri Lankan Tamils launched their parties. They think about that. What we can do? हमें क्या करना चाहिए? So they launched, the Sri Lankan Tamils launched the party and struggle for the recognition of Tamil as an official language, for regional autonomy and equality. So basically the result of that particular act was passed by the Sinhala government in 1956. The result is Tamil speaker launched their own political party. Their demand was to make a Tamil language as an official language. They want the separate government in the region, they demanded equal opportunity, demanded for the separate country in the north and eastern part of the Sri Lanka, and the equality of opportunity in securing the education and job and all demands ignored, all demand ignored. And that situation created civil war. Civil war was started between Sinhala and Tamils. Sinhala and Tamil peoples. So destruct between the two communities turn into the widespread conflict and turn into civil war. So what was the result of civil war? But their demand was repeatedly denied by the government. As a result, thousands of peoples of both communities, Sinhala and Tamils, have been killed, and many families were forced to leave the country as refugees, and many more lost their livelihood. The thousands of peoples were died. Many peoples had to leave their country. Sri Lanka was taken back a very backward country, not on economically and socially, but also on culturally basis. So student, in next part of this chapter, we will study about the forms of power sharing. Thank you.